Welcome back to Forever Fantasy Tarot. This is a message that you may need to hear. So, someone is wanting to be in control. Someone looks at you like you're their soulmate. You know, you have the looks, you have the career, or you're a hustler, you know how to make money. You follow your intuition. You could be very religious or very spiritual, and they really love that about you. I feel like this is someone, or maybe even two people that came from like a broken home. Okay, I feel like the masculine in this energy is very focused on like money, wealth, creating a legacy to leave behind to like children or something within their life. And I feel like the feminine energy is very nurturing, intuitive. I feel like you follow your intuition above everything. You know, maybe you speak spiritual or even life back into their soul. I feel like they're low-key obsessed with you. I'm surprised like the devil card did not come out. I feel like you guys just have such a connection and it's truly unmatched. I feel like in a perfect world, this person wants to move forward with you, but I feel like there is obstacles. Like this person knows that either they weren't ready for commitment or they just kind of live a double life. I feel like they would love to come back and right their wrongs, but sometimes so much time has passed and they're unable to do that. If this person could get their shit together, you guys could have been like a power couple. You know, like it's almost like, you know, it's like everything you ever wanted is right in front of you. But sometimes people, they fumble. They don't know what to do with it. You know, just how I was saying in a previous message, you can pray a prayer, but what do you do when you receive it? Are you ready to receive it? I feel like this person wasn't ready to receive you. I feel like this person, you know, like sometimes it could be like the wrong timing in life, but more so I just feel like this person, they just fumbled you. Like they didn't want to get themselves together and they lost you. And it's just kind of like you have to continue being you because time doesn't wait for anyone. I feel like this person has spent a lot of sleepless nights, you know, with anxiety, regret, overthinking about you. Which as they should, because when you just embody so much, you know, you leave your fingerprint on the world. Like it's like you left the imprint on their soul. Like they can't just forget about you. I feel like there was a lot of things being hidden. You know, I feel like with a double life, there's a lot of things you didn't know. You know, it may have been to protect you or, you know, it's like this person probably was a hustler and you're more where you don't engage in those kind of activities. And so a lot was being hidden from you, but I think it was for the best. You know, I feel like sometimes when you're doing so much, there's only so much you can say to someone to protect them. But I feel like this person broke your spirit. They broke your heart. I mean, I think if they were to wake up one day and get it together and call you, I feel like you would go back, or you would feel like, damn, I always wanted this. But remember, time doesn't wait for anyone. You know, if you had everything you ever wanted, would you fumble it? My answer is going to be hell no. But, you know, sometimes people, they do need time to grow up. They're, like, living a different life than you. Okay, Spirit, another card for the collective when it comes to their love. I feel like you have gone into hermit mode since things ended between you guys, or even if you're still kind of waiting, like what happens next, like you've isolated yourself from other people. just because of everything that's been going on. You know, the next card that comes out is the Five of Wands. Even if you've been thinking about this person or waiting for them to reach back out to you, it's going to be conflict. Like, you know, don't let somebody blatantly just lie to you. You have to decide, is it worth your energy? You know, sometimes on the past calls, it doesn't have nothing new to say. You know, I feel like there is a third party energy. I don't know if this person made money with this person. I don't know if maybe they have like an obligation when it comes financially, but there is a third party here. And so you may decide, like, I don't want to sit here looking like a fool. You know, like you might just want to let this go. You know, somebody can only show you them so many times, but you also have to look at someone like, do you love yourself? Because if you loved yourself, you never would have lost me. You know, people are only capable of loving you as much as they love themselves. So if this person does not love themselves, they're just on a money-hungry, you know, lifestyle, what are you going to do with that? You know, Spirit is giving you the magic wand. What do you want? Do you want to continue with this person, or do you want to let it go? You know, you have to know what is worth fighting for and what is worth letting go. Because when you hold on to the wrong person, it can cost you more things than anything else. The loss you take is not just with time, finances, it's bigger than that. So is that what you're wanting within your life, or are you willing to just let it go, and whatever happens for you, it's going to be better than what you're leaving behind? I have the Page of Cups. I feel like someone new eventually you'll be meeting. You know, you can be out in public, maybe you're going on an adventure, but I feel like when you're least expecting, you're going to meet someone, and there's going to be a message. You know, allow the universe to guide you. Trust in whatever it is that you are desiring within a partnership. Don't just get stuck. I feel like what's going to end up happening is the person from the past is going to come back, and the person that you meet, I feel like obviously like the connection is not going to be as strong as with the person in the past, but you have to really decide, do you want to go through the same thing with that same person, or do you want to just be open to something new, even if it doesn't work out? What is it then is worth more to you, you know? I feel like the person from the past is still coming with baggage, still coming with the fuckery, still coming with shit that you don't even need to hold on to. I feel like let this person go. Let it go. Because the bottom deck energy is the Ten of Cups. You want the career, the house, the family, the love, the partnership. You don't want to be burdened with somebody who's just stuck, has a lot of shit, has not figured out their life yet. Like, you don't deserve that. You deserve more. Spirit is wanting you to do better. And sometimes that means letting everything go. Yes, it can be hard to let something go, but sometimes that's just what's needed. I got 2 10s, so I feel like it's endings, but it's also new beginnings and completion. So Spirit is like telling you, you let this go, look at what you're going to gain. Look at what you're going to gain. I'm sending you so much love and light, and I will talk to you soon.